You know, I'll be the one of the first to admit that sometimes American pro wrestling is not the greatest in the world, whether it be WWE, AEW, TNA, Ring of Honor. Sometimes you'll find great action in promotions such as Stardom or New Japan Pro Wrestling. I came across this one company not too long ago called Progress Strong Style Pro Wrestling. It is a well known promotion in the United Kingdom, and so many great stars have come through there. Guys like Gunther, when he was known as Walter, Zack Sabre Jr., Matt Riddle, Pete Dunne, Trent Seven, Eddie Kingston, Tyler Bate, just to name a few. And I've had a chance to watch a lot of matches from Progress Pro Wrestling, and they are some of the best matches I've seen through British Pro Wrestling. But I've always been a fan of their championships as well, too. Well, in today's review, here on the Instant Classic Review, we take a look at one of those championships. One that I happened to get my hands on from a seller on eBay, of all places, eBay, and it was actually sent to me all the way from Puerto Rico. So, with that being said, if you're ready, I'm ready. Because in today's review, we're going to take a look at Progress Pro Wrestling's Atlas Championship. Welcome to the Instant Classic Review. It's time to become Instant Classic. Hey guys, and thanks for enduring that long introduction that I did for today's video. You know, as I've grown to love pro wrestling, sports entertainment a little more and more each and every year, it amazes me how sometimes the greatest matches don't have to be from the big promotions like WWE and AEW. Sometimes you'll find really great matches on the independent circuit. And when I discovered Progress Pro Wrestling and the matches they had for the title we're reviewing today, I was pretty thoroughly impressed. So let's give a little background about the championship we're reviewing today. This championship was for wrestlers who were 205 pounds and above. So think of kind of like the cruiserweight. It was their secondary title. And they were just really hard-hitting matches. At one point, the title was unified with the world title, but then they brought it back. And this championship has great matches, and it's had great titles. It has had people like its inaugural champion, Rampage Brown, two-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, and longest reigning NXT UK Champion, Gunther, Matt Riddle, Trent Seven, just to name a few. Today's review, we take a look here at the Progress Strong Style Pro Wrestling Atlas Championship. This is by far one of the most unique design championships that I have in my collection, and I have a really small but unique collection, to say the least. This championship at most weighs about, we'll say 4-5 pounds. There is no curve on it. The plates are at least 4 millimeters, maybe 3.5. You can see on the main plate here, gold and silver. I really like that. That is pretty cool. We come to this side of the strap first, where you have the traditional 2x8 snaps. No maker's stamp anywhere, so I'm not sure on the maker, as the seller did not have that information for me. Like I said, I got it all the way from Puerto Rico. Throughout the side plates here in the entire belt, you will see clamshell tooling. As we get to the other snaps, which is a 2x5 setup with a silver full tip. That's kind of bronzing in the back. We come to the first side plate here. You have some kanji symbol writing right here. You have a nice little floral wreath pattern with a nice little design on the outer side plate. A gem here at the top and at the bottom. We come to the second side plate. Again, you have that wreath, the 2 gems, and then you have the Progress Pro Wrestling logo right here in the middle, which that was pretty cool. We come to the nameplate right here. You see Atlas here at the top. Again, you have the Progress Strong Style Pro Wrestling logo right here in the middle. You have this nice floral pattern right here with the champion banner at the bottom. You have the plastic stones here at the top and here at the bottom. Again, you're going to get the exact same side plates, just in reverse order on the other side. And again, you can see the clamshell tooling. You have a 2x5 snap box right here, which is tooled. Again, a full tip silver, meant to be silver, but it looks like the backing is bronzing. As we take a look at the back of the belt, you can see it's a standard black backing. You can see that all the bolts are covered on it too. It's a nice shiny black. Not much of a curve to the belt at all. The floppiness of the leather, very, very floppy, as you can see through the short that I did of this belt. Here's how the belt looks folded from the back and the front. We'll even do a nice little Ric Flair hold right here, because why not? I mean, champions of class hold title belts like that. The belt over the shoulder, this is how it would look. I mean, I could let go, but it would slide down, so that just shows you it's not really heavy. But the belt is very nicely on the shoulder. The shoulder, right there. That's how it looks over the shoulder. And as always, we must do the famous Steven Hammer snap test. Make sure that the snaps line up. Which they do. They snap up very nicely, very easily. So shows you that the belt is lined up perfectly. This is how it looks over the shoulder when it's snapped, when you do that little John Cena pose. Right there. Overall, for a belt that was $200 shipped from Puerto Rico, that I was expecting to get within 4 days, got it in 2 days. So, I mean, that was pretty cool. This is very much a very great championship. It's very different than you might see in a lot of people's collections. I mean, you may see AEW, you may see WWE, WCW, ECW, but to have a championship from the British pro wrestling scene is actually pretty cool. I think it will be a nice integral piece into my collection, which is very, very cool. I want to thank you guys so much for enjoying this review with me today. It has been my absolute pleasure bringing you a review of the Progress Strong Style Pro Wrestling Atlas Championship. I hope you liked this video, and if you do, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. It would mean a whole lot and a great abundance if you did subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for enjoying. As always, my name is David Babel. This is the Instant Classic Review, and thanks for being Instant Classic.